I'm just sitting in the studio just trying to get to
What is going on, guys? Your boy Anarchy here, and today just wanted to talk to you guys for a minute. So, if you guys didn't know already, I think I've made it obvious enough. But if I didn't, then you're gonna know now. But you guys know Woozy, my friend who's been on this channel a lot. Or not a lot, he's been on my channel a couple of times, but I talk about him a lot. I know I do that. But like I said, if you guys didn't already know, but I'll tell you, but he has gone off to the Army. He's gone to basic training for 8 months. He left July 12th, and he is in Missouri for basic, and his position he's going for is a deep sea diver. But I just wanted to talk to you guys about, my mood in some of my videos and why I've been kind of mopey. So, if you guys didn't know, which I know this was clear already, but me and Woozy are friends, but we're not just friends, we're best friends, we're brothers. We have known each other since we were 2 years old, and we have, gone through hell and back together. We've seen each other's, bad days, and we've had good times together. We lived together for a year. We actually got separated when I moved to Florida. I moved to Florida, and then we came back, and we came to this house, and then he moved to Texas, and he didn't come back until I think it was the middle or the end of middle school. Which middle school here in Georgia, I don't know if it's different anywhere else, but here in Georgia it's 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, so it's not that long. So during those years, he didn't even live in Flowery Branch, where I live, and he just moved over here. I think his sophomore year it was when he moved over here, and we started. It was better for us. We were able to hang out a lot more and just get better back friends together again. But after the whole Florida Texas shit. But besides all that storytelling shit, me and him have been through a lot together. We know everything about each other. There's no secrets between us, and we've just been there for each other all this time. Well, a lot of you, might know this just because of the way I am. But in school, all throughout school, I was, so to say, a loser. I was, that kid in the corner who never talked, and he was a social butterfly. So at school, me and him were polar opposites. But he always tried to push me to make new friends, and I just never could because I was always made fun of for being ugly or being fat or talking to this girl who's supposedly a slut, or just whatever I did, people made fun of it. Well, the reason why I think we're such good friends is because besides the whole we've been through a lot together, is because we don't judge each other for anything. And that being said, with all that I've told you guys, him being my brother, it's just hard to see him go, I have other friends, my friend Zalo, my friend Brian, me and him don't really talk a lot, but, my friend Ryan, he's still in high school. He's actually graduating this year. I just recently, got told that he moved to a different city, but I think he's still going to the same school we went to. And then I met Woozy's friends and then we became mutual friends. And you know, they're all three of them are pretty dope people, and I'm good friends with his girlfriend. But it's just nobody's like him. There's nobody like Woozy, and it's just to have him go off and be gone for this long, which 8 months, that's 4 months more, and that's almost a year. But it's just, it doesn't seem that long, but it really is. Especially when the person that's gone, and if any of you guys have family or friends in the military, you understand where I'm at. But seeing somebody that is so close to me and somebody I love go away for this long is just really hard on me. But I am planning on going to his graduation in April, and afterwards he'll just be on call for whatever they need him to do. And one of the last things he told me the last night we were together, as I was crying on his shoulder, yes, I'm a big pussy, but as I was crying on his shoulder, he looked at me and told me to not give up. Which YouTube is something I want to do as my job. I've been wanting to do that ever since I started. I wanted to make this a hobby. Like, at first it was just going to be a hobby I did as I went to school to be a teacher, a history teacher. And then I found I kept doing it, and I liked doing it, and I was like, this is really fun. And then I eventually found out that you can make this a job. But he's been my absolute biggest supporter, without a doubt, with all of this, and he told me to not give up. And he is one of the main reasons I'm still doing this. Not saying I do not enjoy doing it, because I do love doing it, but with my job at Domino's and the stress that my parents give me and the support that I don't get from any of my family members, it's really hard. Which is kind of why I wanted to sum all that up in this video. Is it's hard for me as a YouTuber to do what I want to do when I don't have any support, and when I have people like my family who are telling me that it won't happen, it can't happen. But then me being the positive person, saying like, hey, you can do anything you want as long as you put your mind to it. But and also something else that's hard is seeing my big supporter, my best friend, my brother, go away for this long, and then him just doing him, which I completely, at first it was just I didn't want him to go away. And then I eventually just had to give up and say, do what you want to do, follow your dreams, do what you want to do, man. Because he wasn't holding me back from doing YouTube. He was supporting me all the way. And I'm sitting here like, wow, I'm an asshole because I'm telling him not to follow his dream. So, but, me being a YouTuber, I'm not going anywhere. I am sitting right here being myself in front of you guys. And every time I make a video, being myself. But he's he can be wherever, which he wants to do for 20 years, but as long as I know he'll be okay, is all that matters. But it's really hard for me as of right now. So if I'm ever in a mood, and I want to try to start daily uploading, because I know I can now. Once I start finally doing that, I might have like a day or two where I just want to not do anything. And if that is the case, that's the reason why, is because I'm just kind of down and out about him. But I am wanting to go up to Missouri for his graduation. I want to be able to vlog, and I'll be making a video either tomorrow or the next day about some plans I have, and I hope you guys are excited for that, because I'm very excited to tell you guys. Sorry if this video is kind of a downer for you guys. I just thought it would be important for a lot of you, because you guys seem to love Woozy when he's on my videos, and I noticed that my views go up when he's on the videos. Not saying that I just put him in the videos just because he gets more views, because he's only been in 3 videos. So it just seems like you guys like him, and some people might be like, oh, where's Woozy, but yeah, that's where he's at. I was wanting to get some footage of him with him for my 200th video, but we didn't get around to that. But it's okay. I'll hopefully get him for the 300th video if I can grind it that hard to get there before I see him again. But sorry if this down anybody's day. I'll have another video out tomorrow for you guys to make up for it. But I hope you guys have a good day. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, please drop a like. If you guys didn't, that's all cool. I understand. But if you guys are new to the channel, please subscribe. You don't have to if you don't want to. But it'd be nice if you did. And until next time, it's been your boy Anarchy. And you always know to stay different. Peace the fuck out.